Sick. Radio. Live on everything, I think. Cool. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Just tweet. Did I tweet again? I think I tweeted. It'd be nice to know if I tweeted. There we go. Yeah, I tweeted. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. All good. Ableton's not responding. Give it a minute to do its thing. Alright, so this is where we were last time. And it's fucking loud, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. So I kind of want to make the bridge section here between the two drops and then work on this second drop today. This will hopefully... The reason why I want to do this first was because, like, normally I would probably do the actual build up first. But doing this one will kind of hopefully stop me from just copying this section of the build up over here. Because that's not really what I want to do. Yo, Dina, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Second one in a row. I'm trying to do this like daily, midday for like 2-3 hours, maybe like 3-4 hours, you know. Pretty much every day, but I mean, I'm gonna commit to doing it every Friday. And everything else is just kind of like a bonus. But I'll probably update my schedule more as it kind of progresses along. So yeah, what we have is we have this cool drop section here, and then we've got a second drop kind of thing here, which is kind of a whip. Like that's completely whip. It's not even like fleshed out or anything. But I need to figure out how to bridge from here, this section. And then here we're going to have like a nice build-up section. So let's go ahead and start with the drums. So we want to go straight into 4/4 here. And then here we go into our... And I might be a bit too long. Cool. So a cool thing I like to do here is in sections that aren't, you know, the actual drop, I like to low pass the kick. So kind of like this. So we still get that low end of thump in there. And then as we get towards the actual drop. I need another filter as well. delete automation, and then make this one a high pass. So here what we're going to do is bring it up, high pass it a little bit, because this tends to be a bit too intense if you just leave it how it is. Another thing to do is to just edit those transients so that there's a little roll off. Yep, very nice. Very nice. So here we can kind of put a reverb on this vocal to kind of help it flow into the thing. We're gonna need to automate, so put it on there, off there, on there, and then here we want it pretty much off for the majority of the drop. These vocals have quite piercing frequencies in them because of the OTTs kind of just amplifying it all. So what we're going to do is we're going to EQ. Make sure that we're... And then the painful frequency is going to be around here at 5K, so I'm just going to drop. There we go. I'm actually gonna enable this a little bit later, maybe here. And then this I actually want to do. Kind of mess around with the. I think we want to introduce a little bit of a filter going on, so like this. So here it's kind of more like. Let's try here. Drawing in a little melody kind of thing. Okay, cool. Now I need some arpeggio type stuff in here. Just so I think what I can do is I can use Spire to do this, and we can write in a chord. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice pluck sound. Not one we're going to stick with, just one so I can write the MIDI in. That's fine for now. There we go. Then we want to put an arpeggio on this. So grab the arpeggio, write that there. That's cool. Nice little plucky up in there. Zolpad, and put like a nice little, yeah, one of these guys. Whack one of these in here. Yo, Josh, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, where I am making music. This can be like double length, I think. We just put this like here. That's, and because it's going through the sidechain, it kind of like dips us. Felix, awake before 8 p.m. Bogus. Yeah, let's reduce down volume a little bit. Yeah, I've fixed my sleep schedule a little bit. It was very broken last night. I went to bed at like 9 and then woke up at like 2 a.m. for Among Us because everyone was screaming in my house at each other. Played that for a couple of hours and then went to bed about 5 a.m. Got up at like 9, 10. I'm doing alright, man. Doing alright. So we're working on this tune. I'll play the whole thing for you because you weren't here yesterday. So it would be good if I didn't solo. I'm working on this section currently. And then that part, this drop isn't done at all. That's just kind of like the idea of where I'm going with it. So I'm trying to do this like, this section, currently. So I think what we need to do is we need to help introduce this pad. So it's not as unexpected when it comes in here. So just a little like. Already making me punch my nan. Thanks, man. Well, I don't know. I'm not endorsing you punching your nan. Alright, so we need exhaust. So Kashmir does these really good samples that are just really good for like these kind of sections here. And we need a riser as well. So let's just use one of the I use this one pretty much all the time. That's what this will do. This actually, that's only 4 bars. Let's get some of this. Let's get one of these 8-bar ones. No, and obviously it thinks it's at like 400 BPM for some reason. So let's put it back at this. Cool. Alright, that's good enough for now, I think. That's like a transition section. So now let's go ahead and work on the second drop. So so this is kind of the sound we've got at the moment. I was trying to go for like an eliminated style thing. There's a lot of noise going on in here, and that's because of the OTTs. So let's just try and tune. That's a little bit better. Mess around with this. So this is the brand new synth I was playing with yesterday. Oh yeah, it's good to see that that works. My bot is posting about the YouTube stream, so I stream this on YouTube as well. So that people can watch it over there if they want, and also it's good for like archiving the content as well, because I think YouTube does a better job of it. So I'm actually gonna take Portal off. How's Vital going? The plugin is fucking sick. I'm using it actually pretty much like all of these sounds. It's like this guy here. That's in the drop. This pluck sound is made in Vital as well. So that's pretty cool. This is all just samples, like layered. So that's just like some glass. And then this one is a little pop. And then this guy, I believe, is literally just noise. And then I got some like chords layered in there with Harmor, which is pretty good. Anyways, so let's go into here. Is E the note I want to be pushing? Maybe I want to go like a fifth up and go to B. I kind of got an idea where we could go like E, then down, something like that. I think like we definitely need to make this sound a bit more interesting. Let's just actually put in like a solid note for now. So like a solid E note, and E, and then go into here and mess with this. Let's just take off all of the random shit I have on here, and we'll do something from scratch in Vital and see where this takes us. Okay, so init preset. Let's go. Now what we're gonna do is kind of, first of all, what I like to do is I like to figure out the rhythm of the sound. So I tend to just either use like a low pass filter, which is really good, and then put an LFO on it, and then kind of figure out what kind of rhythm I want to go for. So if I want to do like quarter notes, I could do this. I can't want to do. I want to do something dotted though. That'd be kind of cool. So, sometimes I decide against doing it with a filter and go with the level instead. And for some reason that's being weird. Ah, it's because this. I think that's cool, but we need to repeat the note, so it goes like, so it re-triggers here. Nice. Then let's mess around with some wave tables. And this is the crazy thing. This is literally just the wavetables. Like, no effects on this. The only thing that I've got on it is my saturation rank, which just makes it get from kind of quiet. It puts a bunch of OTT and shit on it, and then just brings out those extra frequencies. So this is literally just coming straight out of the synth. So we kind of want to go slower with the movement here, or like smaller. So let me just try and think. Hang on. I've got an idea here where we kind of do the old fake out business. So I was gonna do it for the first drop, actually have a fake out, but I ended up getting rid of it. But all we can do is move this over here. So we've got, and then here we bring in something. Whip, whip, whip. So instead of going back down, we want it to go one direction, like this. Da 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 da. We could even go faster. That's kind of where we want to go with it for sure. That's cool. That's cool. So, and then we can use these warp modes here to kind of add some additional interest. We're kind of making a really small riser here to go into the main part of the drop. There we go. That's cool. Let's look at 2D. And of course, put some compression and maybe some distortion on this. Could add some more movement with the filter. I've been really enjoying this notch spread. The cool thing about the filters in this, I was talking about this yesterday, is so you don't have like high pass, low pass filters. You just have the slope size. So this is a 12 dB slope. And this is a 24. And then you have this blend at the top here, this dial here. And this takes it from being a low pass to a high pass, like that. And the cool thing is you can automate this whilst it's, with LFOs and stuff like that. So you can automate between a high pass and a low pass in one filter, which is really cool. And then there's your cutoff, and this is your resonance here. So is using modulators easier than Serum in this, or just more simple? So it's the thing about Vital in general. What I found is that it's a very, very similar workflow to Serum, in terms of like it has all the functions that Serum has. So it's everything that if we open these two plugins side by side, how do I make this? So I'll go 100%. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, and then go into an instance of Serum. Put that side by side. So we have our oscillators here. This one has 2. This one has 3. Most notably, actually, let's get init preset up. Am I using this one anywhere? Nope. Don't want to start messing around with the serum that I'm using in the tune. So yeah, we've got 2 oscillators here, 3 oscillators here, so we've got more kind of things we can do here. The most notable difference in Vital is that it's got this extra knob here. So this knob here, where we see sync, format, quantize, bend, squeeze, that actually exists in Serum. This is it's the same thing in here. So for example, if we go into bend plus minus and do that, that's the same as bend in here. It works slightly differently, but it's essentially doing the same thing. So Serum has a few more in here, like the mirror ones and stuff like that. These are all for just morphing the wavetable. But Vital also has this spectral morph, which allows us to do kind of even more insane things. I haven't actually gone into like the details of what each of these do. Harmonic stretch, you can kind of immediately see it takes a saw wave and kind of just like fucks it up a load. If I put some MIDI into this Vital, I don't know which channel it's on. I think it's this one? Yeah, there we go. So if I turn this up, that's basically turning it into a sine wave. Mirrored shit in Serum, yeah, so we've just got a saw wave here in Serum. And then this knob here is the wave warp. It's called warping mode, basically. And it allows us to change the shape of the wave, essentially. So we've got mirror here, which basically does a weird mirroring thing. You can see what it's doing to the wavetable. Like there's the original saw wave. Pulse width. You've got loads of different ones, and they all have like slightly different effects on the wave. And obviously, as soon as you introduce wavetables, then it starts doing it to the wavetable as well. Modulating both of these. So Vital has the exact same thing. It's got those blend types here, FM from oscillator 1, which is the same as like FM from A or B here. Squeeze. So these all they work slightly differently. They have slightly different tonal qualities, but sync pretty much works in the same way. It's going to work in the same way in here. Window full. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, it does it slightly differently. So the no window would be the sync in here. I only ever use the basic ones, yeah. Bend is really cool for like growls and stuff like that. You'll notice like each of them have like different properties. So yeah, this basically the difference is Vital has an additional one that you can use that does even cooler things to the sound. So you can immediately see if you're modulating all of these with LFOs and stuff like that, you can start to get really interesting results. But yeah, like Unison, for example, that's in Serum, also exists in here. It's just here. And then, you can see at the top, Effects, Matrix, Advanced. It's exactly the same, pretty much, except this is global. I mean, global and advanced is essentially the same thing. So there are basically loads of similarities between each synth. Which is why when you go into Vital, it's like, okay, well, I know how to use this LFO. I know like moving this around and the whole idea of dragging it around and mapping it to things. I mean, what's interesting is this little like circle notation here, where like when you drag an LFO onto something, you get this circle that tells you how much you're going to do it by, and you can also change it on here. That's something which is taken from Phase Plant. So if I open up Phase Plant and just initialize this preset, we go into Analog, and we try and frequency modulate this saw wave with this saw wave. It's literally clicking this and then dragging upwards. So that kind of way of dragging the little circle to show how much you're going to do something, that was taken from Phase Plant. So it's kind of like a combination of, everything people loved about Serum, everything people loved about Phase Plant. I mean, there are still limitations to it. Like you can't have more than three oscillators. Sorry, But in general, this is gonna achieve like a load of 99% of like FM stuff that you need to do, and like and all of that basically. Like phase plant's like even more crazy. But yeah, so we're trying to make a sound in this vital patch. We're pretty close. Having a third oscillator just open up sound design a bunch more. So quite a lot of the time what you'll do in especially in like sound design, you'll start using these FM modes, so where you can frequency modulate from another wave. So essentially the frequency of this wave is used. Hang on, so I don't know exactly the definition, but like I think the frequency of this wave is used to modulate this wave essentially. Or hang on, no, the frequency of this wave is modulated by this wave. And so essentially when we turn this up, it allows us to do this. So it kind of gives us more options in terms of like we can just use oscillator 3 as a modulation wave and have the level all the way down, and then use that to modulate both waves 1 and 2. So we can have 2 independent additional waves on top of that, if that makes sense. Whereas in Serum, if you wanted to do it, you'd have to if we go in here, say we want to frequency modulate this with this, we've got our saw wave here, we go into FM from B, and then that will do our FM from this wave, and we turn this one off, because generally when you're FMing you don't want to hear the wave you're FMing from, because it tends to just be a really simple wave and just adds like artifacts to your sound that you don't really want, or like layers to your sound that you don't really want. So we've only got one wave here, whereas this one will then allow you to have 2 waves and a frequency modulation wave. That's the main use I see for it. There's other uses as well, like you may want to use all 3 just stacked on top of each other. I was doing a thing the other day where like essentially I was making a Reese. If we just load up a new instance of Vital, duplicate this bad boy. And we'll take all of the effects off. Do we have any EQ shape on this? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So in here, and then we go into Vital. We'll initialize this preset. So if we want to make a Reese, we turn on these 2 saw waves, and we're going to use this. This is the coarse pitch. So like basically tuning between, I believe it's tuning between 0, so central, what the frequency that you're actually playing, and 1 semitone up. So 100 is 1 semitone. So it allows us to kind of go incremental values. So if we put this one up by 20, actually even better, what we could do is take a macro, put it on here, and take it and put it on here. So now we're modulating the tuning of each of these waves. And we on the second one, instead of going 50% that way, we can go what would it be, -1. And of course you can right click this and type in the values you want for each of those. Micro turn, yeah, so you know the terminology, and whereas I'm like here like so yeah, when we start playing this, we get our Reesing effect, right? Because these are being detuned equal in opposite ways. You can kind of see up here as well. There's a nice little visualizer on the synth. You can click on that, which is really cool. But let's say kind of in addition to this, we also want to add like an additional layer on top to kind of provide some additional frequencies, like white noise, for example. This one works in sort of a more tonal way because it's a wavetable. But what we can do to add some movement to it is there's a really cool wave LFO frequency type, I think that would be called, is key track, which essentially takes the frequency of whatever note you're playing and oscillates this LFO at that frequency. So we can use that and put it on here. And so I'm playing like an E, and then you can see that you can kind of see in this LFO that it's modulating, like each time round it's going at the same frequency as an E note. It's kind of hard to explain. And we can of course shift it up and down semitones. So let's go ahead and choose another wave. So you can see that we're kind of getting this nice layer on top. We can maybe want to turn it down as well. Right, and then we could go ahead and also put a macro on this wavetable position. And of course, to make it a Reese, we're going to turn the voices down to 1, so it's mono. Well, there's only one voice going on at any given time. And we can turn the glide on. So, and you know, then it's pretty much like you can do whatever you want. You just go through here and find like cool layers. And there you go. Go down an octave, be like. We could even use this this LFO here, which is using the frequency. I think it has a name. It's like I don't know. It's ARM, I believe it's, but I don't know what it stands for. So here we're using it to modulate the level of these waves as well, which is causing a really interesting tonality. So, and another cool thing we can do is, because we've got this set to our course pitch, or our tuning, we can actually take this LFO and map it to this macro. So we can control basically wherever we're playing this this Reese, the higher up we're playing, the faster it's gonna modulate, or at least I think that's how it's gonna work. Yeah, that's kind of working how I wanted it to. And yeah, so that's essentially how you do it. We can actually let's actually save this preset. Let's find a nice wavetable. We can even rename this detune mount. I might actually take the LFO off of that. Now we can say more to layer position. Let's go up. And then let's go ahead, save preset as layered Reese. You can add comments and stuff, and obviously give it a good old category, which is really cool because then you get in sample browser and you can search by category. You can, you know, obviously order it by author and things like that, which is really cool. And yeah, Reese's are like real easy in this plugin for sure. And you know, this is just inside the plugin. Like once we start, let's say we want to start adding some more movement, I could go ahead and add this rack out mode, which is essentially just frequency shifters that slightly change the frequency, and then mix it with some of that frequency shifted signal and some of the original. As you can see, the dry wet's kind of turned down. And then this is going to add a nice like phasing. So without it, and we can get like to make this a bit cooler as well, what we could do is take LFO2 and map it to the actual pitch of oscillators 1 and 2 and 3, and put this on envelope mode, and then basically at the beginning of each time we play, it's going to add a nice like little pitch bend for us. Which is kind of cool. And we can go even further, like literally pretty much like the world is your oyster at this point. You can just start throwing random effects on this, and you know, seeing where it takes you. It's quite nice to add a little bit of distortion in, which is what I'm doing now. We're going to Trash 2. Positive works really well. Just adding in some additional frequencies, and then just going with like the filtering. So there's multiple ways you can do this. Like you could actually get an EQ, put it on the sound, open it up, and then modulate like a notch around. So if you want like extreme control, you can do that, obviously. You can even do notching as well. But I kind of prefer doing, like having... I prefer doing it with Serum effects, basically. So Serum has another plugin that's kind of just the effects section. So we go in here. We can enable the filter. Then we've got access to all Serum's filter shapes here. So even the flanges and stuff like that, which is really good, and the phasers. And just to kind of explain why I would choose like a phaser here instead of just putting like a phaser on, is that we have more control over this phasing effect than we do in this one, because we've actually got control of the cutoff of the phaser and things like that. And then, you know, like... So, and then I can obviously automate that and do things with it. I'll leave this sound in the project because I might use it. But yeah. And I mean, the crazy thing about all of this is this plugin, Vital, is free. Like, you can literally do all of this completely free. You don't have to, like, buy anything. I think I'm going to, like, pay for the plugin. Like, so there's, like, additional levels. There's like Vital Gold, which gives you a bunch of like wavetables, a bunch of presets, and like the ability to do text to wavetable, which is like where you can actually type in text and it will change it into a wavetable for you with like text to speech, which is kind of crazy to think about. So I'll probably pay for that just because it's supporting the developer at the end of the day. I might actually use this preset we've just made in the drop somewhere. So here, right at the end, if we let's go ahead and take out that. We've already got like a saw going on in there, but I think we could also add like a really nice pitch bendy Reese in there to kind of help flow into that second half of the drop. I really need to get back into making music that I've now that I've released some. Yeah, I heard Haiku, man. I listened to it this morning. Me and Danny were listening to some. It's really good. Like musicality wise, I think like obviously, you know, as kind of like constructive criticism. I mean, I can give you like proper feedback on the track if you want. But obviously I feel like, obviously because it's released now, I don't want to like make you hate your work too much or anything. But yeah, like, you know, just keep working on like sound design and stuff like that. And once you get more grasp, your tracks will like improve over time. And dude, you'll be releasing some bangers for sure. I can already see. I hope that's a fair judgment. Like the biggest secret is, I think, just make all your sounds louder and stuff like that. You know, use more OTT and more make things louder and grittier. Like you can hear my stuff is fucking insanely loud. Mine might actually be a bit too loud. I'm gonna turn down the glide a little bit. You can't really hear it, that's the issue. Like I'd have to take out this and make this a lot louder as well. So the way we can do that is by, we could literally just straight up turn it up. I think what would be cool is compressing it a little bit with like Pro C or something like that. Pro C. Woo! And like the Japanese instrument thing is 100% like a really, it's almost untapped like in drum and bass. So like you've really got your sound there, which is like something that a lot of people kind of struggle with initially, is to find their sound and things like that. It could even be louder, I feel. Like, everything's being pushed into... I want to get into doing rhythmic dub and, like, halftime dub, like Zebo. I've never actually heard Zebo. Zebo. I think... Is this right? No. I don't think so. This one? No. I'm probably gonna get copyright strike from just doing this. I'm trying to find whoever this dude is. Link me some of his music. I'll be interested to see. Yeah, I gotta be really careful with what I play on stream and stuff like that, just because of copyright stuff. I play like lo-fi beats in the background, which I think is, well, I don't know, like I could actually still be copyright strike for them, but the fact I'm playing like Ableton over the top doesn't really matter too much. And lo-fi beats work quite well like in the background of a production stream. Like you can barely hear them anyways. They're just something for me so that I don't really lose my mind. Halftime dub's sick though. I think I'll open on some other projects in a bit. I mean, actually, fuck it. We could open some now. So I'm doing my my good old fucking soft clipping the sound. So if you make something unbelievably loud, you can just soft clip it. And I need to do that for like 90% of these sounds, especially this one. Like all these ones that are kind of peeking into the red. I need to put a G clip on the end. So that's what I'm going to do now. I was actually watching my stream back, and I was like, yeah, I need to clip those sounds. Just so that, you know, we don't lose too much. Like, I mean, it's dubstep, so you lose pretty much all the dynamics anyways. But, like, in the drop, it's nice to try and preserve some kind of dynamic. Yo, Phantom, how you doing, man? Amar. Welcome to the stream. We're producing random music. I'm okay, just woke up. Oh, dude. On that fucking student lifestyle, sleep schedule. Hit me with a fat beat. Alright, I'll play you what I've got so far. It's not done, but yeah. That sounds like it's like so lackluster after hearing it, but yeah, literally I'm working on the second drop. Gonna do some crazy type eliminate stuff, I feel. I was working on this sound before I got like crazy sidetracked on like this new plugin and like showing it off. So yeah, when I was talking earlier about like the blend modes, you can do like really cool stuff. Like blend between a notch and a bandpass. So we can add some more movement to this sound. Where are we? Yeah, I'll lead in well. So yeah, essentially we're gonna like, and then some insane fucking stuff going on here. That's really it. We need a little bit of tightening up in this section here. And then I want like a drum fill here. Am I using... No, I'm not using this. Hang on. That's kind of like what I want. Well, it's turned down like crazy. Let's just make a new channel for it. Spicy rhythm drums. That is what I'm using. The glitch mob ones are really cool as well. I think there's some like KJ ones that are really cool. We can try this one out, maybe. We'll leave it. We'll just leave that one in there for now. Let's turn these lo-fi beats down a little bit. I'm gonna hopefully be recording my own drum loops and shots. That's sick, man. Actually, recording a drum kit and stuff like that's really useful. It kind of like definitely adds that layer of originality to your sounds. I was gonna do we can do some drum design. I'm not the best, but I think I have. Let me show you. Going here. Yeah, in one of these things. I have. This is some of like the sound design I was doing earlier.
the fuck?
So that's Danny hitting his like teeth on a glass.
What the fuck?
And then I turned it into a snare because you know why not? And we'll probably end up using that. This is another project I'm working on. I've just got it in here for some reason. I want to try and finish that one up and send it about. What's this? This is the same thing. Sounds 2020. Yo, Amar, thanks for the host. My alert box is... Jesus Christ. That needs to be there. And I'm gonna... You know, fuck it. Make that smaller. Put it like... it's all going wrong. Pro streamer, by the way. Need to do... Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna just put that there. And hope... Yeah. Pro streamer. The zombie is out. Yeah, it's just like in the background somewhere. I haven't fully set up the donations and things like that. Well, I mean, the notification will work, but it's like, you know. Yeah, so here's some drums I made earlier. Yeah, so it's like a snare I made earlier and stuff like that. These are obviously all like electronic. So loads of stuff going on there, obviously, which is all quite cool and interesting. And yeah, it's just a matter of like sometimes I have sessions where I just sit down and design drums and sounds, and then I'll use them in other projects and things like that. I want to see if I have like any projects I can open up and show you guys. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, no worries. My dad was supposed to be visiting today, but he's not. He was like, "I'm not visiting today." I was like, "Okay, fine." Okay. I need to. So hang on. I've got a project that me and Danny were working on quite a while ago. And by quite a while ago, I mean a long time ago. Let me see if I can find the. Where's the project file for it? Here. So this project is called RIP Mode Step because literally I think I made it on the day that Mode Step got cancelled in March. I think it was in March, ages ago. So like right at the beginning of the lockdown, I've been meaning to finish it, but or like me and Danny have been meaning to finish it, but it's kind of just been sitting there. We finished another tune, which is kind of cool. Let's see if I can show you some other stuff. File Explorer, where is it? It's gonna open like 8 file explorers, isn't it? We need to work on Ronin at some point. Yeah, for sure, man. I can actually play that right now. I'll show you that after this project file opens. Let's have a look. So I've got. Oh yeah, this is like a DMB tune I was working on. Which which is kind of cool. Yo, what's going on, Evil Side? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so this is the thing we were working on the other day, in March. I don't know what version this is, so yeah, let's play it back from here. I think this is the version before I sent it to him. And I've been meaning to finish this project for quite a while, but yeah. So yeah, that second drop kind of needs more work. It's just to kind of rehash of the first drop. Yo, thanks, man. That means a lot. It was quite a while ago. What ones have we got? I really want to show you guys this project. This project's really cool. I've got so many like whips and stuff that are in progress that I need to finish, and you know. So much stuff. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. Just doing some music production today. Looking through my whips. Seeing what needs doing. I'm going to try and do these like pretty much daily. I want to like do them as much as possible, but obviously I'm at uni at the moment, so that kind of takes priority over everything. But I want to commit to doing like every single Friday basically. Producers always have many whips. Yeah, I've got like literally millions and billions and millions. So this is something completely different actually. This isn't even dubstep. But I still really like the project, so I'm gonna play it and let me know what you guys think. This section coming up is more of a whip. You like it, Phantom? So here I'm kind of going like, I want to go slow and go into like a more melodic drop. Or more like half-timey type drop, you know. This has been a whip for a long time. So this obviously needs way more layers and stuff like that to kind of like build it up and stuff. Yeah, you can hear like this is pretty much a whip. It's just like the idea. Yeah. Let me actually, I'm gonna, I've got another project that's very similar to this, but it's in FL. So I'm gonna see if I can open it. But yeah, there's something a bit different. It'll probably end up being like a tune on an EP that's like alongside stuff that's more aligned to what I do. But yeah, I've got a, I think it's this one. Is that your own vocal? No, I think it's just something I found from Splice. Right, there's a potential I do get copyright striked for this next one. I'm not sure though. I think I have vocals. I think I have, like, this was originally a remix I did. I haven't opened FL in so long. I was thinking more the free royalty stuff. Yeah, it's like a sample online on Splice. I just like search Splice for the key of my tune and look through the vocals on there. It's pretty unimaginative, but hey. Oh man, I need to plug in my mouse soon. 30%. Sure, I'll plug it in. Right. So I can't find some of these samples. Would you like to? No, just go in. Go straight in. Man, I have not opened FL in so long. Like, must have been the first time in like fucking months. Can I even remember how to use this? Hang on. Yeah, clearly not. It's all going wrong.
No.
Yeah. We are 100% missing some samples in here, which is kind of annoying. There's like a guitar sample. I'll just go forward to the drop. Yeah. Here we go. What's your main door? My main door's Ableton. So yeah, like, it's a really cool melodic thing.
I'm so sorry. My love, yeah, enough.
Yeah, so I added in the clarity vocals to this.
Piece of me, I wish you my clarity. If all is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If all is insanity, 'cause you are the piece of me.
Which is really cool. Yeah, I believe I actually have this on my other SoundCloud page. If you guys want to go listen to it. Let's have a look. Not Voltone. Yeah, Clarity Remix. I kind of here you go. So that's actually the full version, which is like got the other elements in there. It's got like a really nice ambient intro. Thanks, man. That means a lot to me. Music's like my passion, pretty much. Our second link's at my actual SoundCloud page. It's really annoying how they've added this Pro Unlimited thing. It's kind of like messing up my banner. But yeah, let's go ahead and shut this project. So I normally produce in Ableton though. That's like my main thing. I tend not to use FL too much, and I used to, like, that was what I started with, and I produced on FL for like maybe like 6 years, 7 years, something like that. Not even that, actually, probably more like 5 years. I think I switched when I was like 19, and I'm 21 now. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with it. But Ableton for me is just like a better workflow, and I'm so much more used to it. Logic X all the way. Yeah, I mean, I've used Logic as well. I used it for quite a lot of my A-level stuff when I was doing all of that. What am I going to work on? I've got so many tunes. As you can see, like my project files are named very weirdly most of the time. Do 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 do. Just waiting for this. But yeah, it doesn't really matter which DAW you use, as long as it works for you. That's what matters. Oh, you guys didn't hear the second half. Whoops. The loop. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to like the main project we were working on, because that's like the main one I want to try and get someplace, get it done. We've been on a little bit of an excursion, doing random stuff. But now we've got to get back into the main project. Do 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 do. I'm thinking of also doing like DJ streams and things like that. So, I have like a DJ set up downstairs, so I could like live stream from there. It'd probably be on my phone though. So I'm not too sure what like streaming is like with that. But want to run those as well. Start doing some of that kind of stuff on top of production. Like obviously I'd love to do like track feedback and stuff like that. But at the moment, like my viewer base on Twitch and YouTube isn't really big enough for that. So at the moment, just chilling. Yeah. So yeah, Evil Music. If you didn't hear this, this is what we're working on at the moment. Filter on these guys just to help it flow a little bit more. We need to work on this second drop, and that's kind of like what we're going to be doing today on today's stream. So let's go ahead and design some more sounds and put it in. I'm just like, what the fuck? Your SoundCloud has a lot of cool stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah. I'm kind of like, I'm happy with the stuff I put out, but I need to put out a lot more stuff, a lot more music. I'm not kind of releasing quick enough at the moment. I want to try and finish an EP up and pitch that out to some labels, see if we can gain any ground there. But I thought like a really good way to start building my audience and stuff is to stream on Twitch, and it's clearly working. Like even if I can get one fan, such as yourself, it's kind of worth it for me. So, but yeah, I want to try and do content that's kind of more normie friendly, I guess, like not too producer focused. Just 'cause I don't know, like. Trying to get people who aren't really producer focused in on streams is kind of a bit tricky, which is why I kind of want to do the DJing things and stuff like that. So this is cool, but this sounds a bit too dry. This sound, so I'm gonna try and add some stereo in there, with some ensemble. Oh, dude, I can't spell. Ensemble, and this should and then here we want like the main sound to come in, so I'm thinking maybe we could take some elements from the first drop, like this, some of the pluck elements maybe be kind of cool. I'm trying to think of like what could work. Let's go ahead and try and design another sound in Vital, which is a new plugin I've been using, and see if we can kind of get somewhere with that, making a like a Lemonade style drop is kind of what I want to go for, something that's quite like trappy and wobbly. And yo, Evil Side, thanks so much for following, man. I would hopefully try and stream like quite frequently. I don't know if I'll be able to stream every day, but I want to stream relatively frequently because it's a good way of keeping me productive, is if I'm streaming. Rather than like, if I can't do these production sessions by myself, I tab out, go into like YouTube, watch YouTube videos, like, and this keeps me like streamlined and focused. And, obviously I can get like feedback from you guys on what I'm doing. I don't actually have a Discord server at the moment. I will set one up eventually. But at the moment, I think the best thing to do is just follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to me on all my platforms and stuff like that, and that's the best way to kind of interact with what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna throw a Discord server up at some time. I have like other servers that I'm in and stuff, so you might see me around. But at the moment, I'm kind of just waiting and trying to build up my Twitch audience and my YouTube subscribers and things like that. But yeah, so Vital has this this wavetable called harmonic series, which is like it's a sine wave and then it goes up in like equal harmonics. This is actually a really cool, when we kind of start pitching through here and start like moving through this wavetable, we can get some really interesting sounds out of it. So it kind of sounds like a pitching effect. And we kind of change this LFO to, you know, an interesting shape. And turn the OTTs up a little bit like this. And then we can use like some of these warp modes. That's gonna add some additional. Maybe do this one on like a bit more of like a coordinate rhythm. Kind of adding a little bit of rhythm in there. It feels like Serum and have a baby. Yeah. So it's got a lot of similar things from Serum. It's like Serum's the one it's like closely related to, but it's got features from like Massive and also Faceplant in here. Woo woo! It sounds like the fucking. Well, it's not really like Fall Guys, but you know. So there's loads of cool modes we can put on this. So we're gonna start. We're just mapping LFOs to random things and kind of seeing what results we get. A lot of this is like trial and error. And then maybe put some compression to help bring out some of those frequencies. Maybe a bit of distortion as well could really help. Well, I think we want this to be a little bit faster. We could take like a dotted rhythm. It's a lot more heavier than Serum. I think it's got more capabilities than Serum. So it's quite a screechy sound we're kind of making here. See what results we can kind of get out of this. Maybe kind of introducing a high pass filter could be really cool. Maybe some flanger actually could be really cool. So that's kind of cool. But really the kind of the actual like tonal qualities and stuff are going to come in the post-processing. Like the first bit of post-processing I do on every sound is put this fat rack on, which is basically it's actually just 2 instances of OTT. And that takes it from being that to kind of brings out more of the frequencies and makes it a lot brighter. Now, there's a plugin I've got called Portal, which is a sort of granular effects plugin. And by messing around with this pitch and having it on free tuning here, we can kind of create some really interesting results. Which is really cool. So maybe make the sound a little bit quicker instead of going on There we go. That's what we're kind of looking for, is a really cool, like, rhythmic flow like that. And then put in a note. Okay, there we go. That's cool. And then we're going to add some automation to the pitch here. And then kind of go in and see what we can do. So sometimes coming up from like the lower. Yeah, that's a nice little sort of dip there. Let's bring in the drums as well. See if we can make this a little bit more interesting. Maybe add some vocoder would be really cool. For adding a little bit of extra squelch to it. We might be able to do some. And then maybe on here, I actually kind of want to put a low pass filter on this, and then map the frequency of the low pass to a macro. Actually, we can do this with the LFO, sure. Maybe add a resonator in post would be really cool. Here. So we're in E here. So a lot of this is just messing around, trying to find what works and what doesn't. Hey Danny, how you doing? Good morning. Rise and shine. I'm trying to figure out how to do this second drop on the tune we're making. Well, I was making, and then you were helping out with this. So I've got like a bridge section here. So as you can tell, like at the moment it's kind of like boring, but gotta work on it. Gotta work on it, make it sound really cool. think take this off. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I like this sound though. Maybe we can do something else. Like, I can open one of the presets I made earlier. 3/16 note stabs per beat. You mean on like this? And then we could just automate the you mean like this? Maybe we could use this as like a layer. That'd be kind of cool. I think we definitely need to layer that with something else. Let's actually go ahead and freeze this and bounce it out to audio. Because maybe we can then layer it and do some cool stuff with like other sounds. Oh my god, that was loud. Fucking deafened me. Deafening. So yeah, we got this really cool. That's really cool. So let's actually put that to the side for now. I'm still trying to figure out what to go do here though. This needs some kind of like layers in there. Brain's fried, so maybe don't listen to me today. I mean, you know, I'll listen to what you have to say. I just might not implement it. You know, I'll choose whether or not it's a good idea. I need to go to the toilet real quick though. But yeah, I need to try and figure out how to. I want to do some like insane stuff here. So. And like. I think just maybe even triplets. We can do triplets. And like with the other thing. Let me go to the toilet real quick though. It's triplet time. It's triplet time. Top 10 things pregnant people do not want to hear. Pregnant women. Jesus Christ. Alright, so yeah, I think we can take like basically same kind of bass sound from the first drop, so like this thing here, paste it in here, and then do some triplets with it. So go triplet grid and just mess around with it really. So we are on triplet grid, aren't we? Am I stupid? Potentially. There is a high possibility that Your boy is stupid. That's triplet grid, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Wait, is that triplet? Am I tripping? Dude, I can't even see. Nah, that's triplet grid. I can't. Hang on. Really easy way of telling. Yeah, that's triplet. No, it's not. I've got it right clicked. It says triplet grid enabled there. But that's like quarters. Obviously. It comes up with a T. Where am I looking? Bottom right on the master channel. I'm pressing Control 3. No, I'm pressing Control D. So it's duplicating all the charts. No! Alright, we're gonna have to wait for my computer to stop creating all of these audio channels. There we go. I can't tell. Like, here's the. It says triplet grid, and then where am I looking on here that says triplets? Your mouse is right next to it, lol. Oh, dude, either I'm blind or you're capping. Oh, that I see. I see. You can't tell because of the automation lines. It's really weird. There we go. I got it. All good. Thank you for helping a boomer out. Right. So, what we want is 3 of these per block, like this. But that's that's dotted, isn't it? There we go. So I think we'll do like yeah, like something like that. We'll have like a different sound in here. Yeah. It's not quite triplets, but it has a nice flow, actually. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit off, I think. We'll run with it. We'll do it. It's fine. Let's get rid of all these audio tracks. We're going to add some... I'm just going to copy one of the... I'm going to copy the... Where are they? A Tormentor one. Just duplicate it. And obviously delete the MIDI from here. Grab this guy. Drag it over here. And then we need to do the old... I think the easiest way for me to do this would be to make that really long, that note, and... I'm actually just going to drag this up so it's in line with the other thing. E. Right, cool. And then we can do the whole note placement business. Like that. What the fuck? What the fuck? fuck is going on? And then copy that. Right over there. Now we kind of need to mess around with this, see if we can change the sound up. Let's try something else out. Take the resonator off this. I might take the resonator off. And then I like that the kind of layer that's providing. I'm gonna duplicate that and then change the sample on this one. Poke. Find something cool to include. This could be kind of cool. That's actually pretty sick. Let's figure out the pitch though. We could do maybe a different rhythm with this though. It's really loud. Turn it down the nostril. That's cool. There we go. That's cool. It's adding a little bit of melody in there. Ah, shit. That's cool. I think that's actually better for that. Cool. I think maybe here, like putting in a resound would be really cool. I've already got a patch for that. I believe this one? Let's duplicate this one, add an extra layer in there. That's kind of cool. think, yeah, bringing back one of the, that's what kind of what I'm doing now. I'm gonna change it though from the first drop. I want it to modulate slightly differently, but kind of be in the same universe. So I'm gonna change the wavetable. That's kind of cool. That could actually work better over there, I think, though. It's kind of a bit too... It's lacking a lot of, I think maybe we can bring it in. Kind of cool. That's kind of sick. It needs to be like louder though. I think Trash will help us out there. I'm actually surprised at how well the stream's holding up, given like I'm producing at the same time. Oh no, dude, I'm using my graphics card to process the stream, so it actually makes sense. Because obviously doors aren't that graphically intensive, they're more intensive on the CPU. That's cool. So what we can do is we can add another LFO to the wavetable position here and go high to low. Adds like a really cool... Maybe to mix down just a little bit. Nah. I'd say make the pattern 1 space 3. Yeah, so like I've got an idea on how I can do it. Something like that, and then add like a reverser on that downbeat there as well. Second one doesn't need to be there. Let's make this slope a little bit more though. Doesn't quite work as well as I wanted to. I think that could just be cool going like that. I think maybe, yeah. That's cool. Add a little bit of filtering in there. Definitely need some distortion though. Why is this? Oh yeah, it's got that. I don't know if I kind of just like it like this. That's kind of sick. I don't like that last one. It's got a way that's way more like growl, and then it sucks out with that reverb. I actually, I kind of feel like let's just do this. Oh shit! I'm gonna need to take all of that. Kind of do something like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of sick. I kind of want to detract away from doing the whole like plucky thing again. We can change these. Obviously, we can like make different variations of this bass sound though. 100%. Ah, fucking hell! I'm trying to just copy this so I can put it in the sub channel. I wish there was a faster way to do this. I guess copy and pasting is the faster way. And then this one needs to be on like quarter 8 rhythm. Do we want like reverb swell on both those, do we think, or just one of them? We could do something like this. That's kind of cool, right? And then maybe we can modulate some of the frequencies to kind of add some extra variation in there. I seem to have managed to fuck this up already there. I can't remember what this is on. It's fine though. What's this mount to? Is this the wavetable position? I'll try some different wavetables out. I think it definitely could use like a plucky filter on this. Eighths or quarters? if we're doing it, if we eliminate would be like way more watery. We'd have to put like my good old gurgle rack on there. This is currently in mono though. That's a crazy thing. I need to take that into mess around. Apes, yeah. Oh. Turn this down a little bit. Just literally eliminate now. It sounds a bit too... It's like a... let's make this open a bit longer, maybe? We need to work on... I think the sound... The wavetable itself needs to be a bit more... Ooh. That's fucking sick. That's got a really nice fucking tonality to it. I like that, like, we need to EQ that though, so... I mean, we're still in mono at the moment, so... Maybe go 24. We could even actually throw in 2 wavetables here. Let's see if we can do some interesting shit with this. So that's LFO2 on that. Actually, let's leave that for now. Let's put LFO1 on this. Add another wavetable one. Day by day, I want KFC a little more. Dude, I want McDonald's so badly now, but I literally have no money. I like Spectacle Chat, that was cool. That's kind of cool, right? Maybe just put a saw wave in there as well. Yeah, we definitely need to do we've done all the mid-side EQing stuff, that's cool. Can we do some interesting stuff with this maybe? We can definitely make this a bit more interesting with a frequency shifter in there. That would be kind of cool. So nearer the end of the chain, we kind of go KHS frequency shifter and use that to kind of give some nice little sweeps into and out of the phrase. Eliminate X Leotrix X Voltone. Yeah, it's definitely shaping up to sound like that. We could also add Portal in here. Portal would be kind of cool, but it might be a little bit too much. Might be a little bit too much, but we can give it a go. Reverb Sweep does so much Simplify. Yeah, I'm even tempted to put more in, but I think that's kind of like... It's always... Reverb's always good. Like, the less you use, in my opinion, like, in these sounds, the better. I don't know if that's too much stereo going on there, though. Do you think that's too much stereo, or do you think that's good? I mean, you probably can't tell if you're watching on TV. Well, it goes kind of into this insane... We could probably just actually do it with, we could probably just add some, like, ensemble to kind of help out. This is... Oh my god, it's got such a fucking sick flow to it. Do we want? Do we still want the fake out? I'm just not sure. I don't like this that much. And then to kind of counteract this phrase, we'll duplicate it. We'll change the wavetables up so we get different tonalities out of it. And then we may do like a little like change of the frequencies and stuff like that. So the change of the LFO rates. Let's change this wavetable. Yeah, maybe this one we can go on quarters. I don't know if that's like too much though. Do you think that maybe that's something for like the second half? idea with this. We could maybe bring in like one pluck from here. That's kind of sick though. I like that flow. I haven't even got any hi-hats chilling in here. We'll probably just copy the ones from here. We need the lower one. What I want to do some like cool ass like vocal processing stuff over the top of this. So like what we could do is put OTT on this and then the vocoder, and then do the same kind of filtering thing we're doing with this. So let's go up to this guy, copy the this rack, put it on our vocal here, and drag this up into our synth rack, which is here. And then we want to put a KHS filter on it so we can do cool things. So So the cutoff is for moduling, and then we want to do like for the OTT afterwards. That's kind of cool. We can kind of start adding some melody in here as well.
Put your hands up now. Ooh, let's go.
Oh shit. And copy this. Drop here. You could do a similar thing with the reverb swells on these guys. I just realized we're still on triplet grid. good shit. I don't know if it's like too much of a switch up though. I think we definitely need some like quarter notey pluck thing. Maybe even with this with this pad is what I'm thinking. Like we could do some like something like this. Or even like some reverse, like show automation. Turn this down quite a bit and do something like. Something that kind of helps the flow a little bit. Maybe in something like that could be kind of cool. Or maybe I think we don't even need this. We could just. Just my little pad chops. That fucking this rhythm. That's so fucking sick. That this one needs reverb on it though. We need a big reverb swell on that boy. These racks are getting fucking long. And then we'll just repeat it for now. That's cool. That's really cool. It's just this fake out section needs to be better. We need to add some like sweeps, I think. So like the reverse kick strategy is always on the table on the charts. If they're helping. And reverse, we're an E. So let's take one of these reverse synths. I use that one quite a bit, but it works super well, so I'm gonna use it. Riser, I think there's a, yeah. I don't know what one is. I think this thing here needs the vocally type treatment because it kind of goes from like gritty sounds just straight into vocally sounds or like super wet sounds. So I feel like if we put this on here. It's gonna need some turning up for sure. Let's put G-clip on this. And then just ram it into the fucking clipper. That's cool. And then something like that. I want it to kind of like have a cool ass rhythm. Do. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm going for. Introduce a lot more higher. Yeah, it definitely needs to still be louder. We can just use some Pro C to do that. Or we could literally just turn the sound up, but the compressor's going to help those. And then more reverb. This needs to be a little bit more in the background. I think actually the reverb can actually almost come up here the whole. We could layer a vocal in there maybe as well. Dude, this bad boy here, 100% needs some. I'm gonna turn off the reverb and just fucking ram it with Facturator. I think that's the one. Actually, I could probably just do it with a little altar boy, which we're not actually using right now. I think quarters on here would also be like something like this. Ooh, that sound we got earlier, that's actually a really nice layer. So we could do something like this, maybe. A bit more rhythmic with it. Right, let's listen to what we have so far and see if it like flows well. Yeah, this is pretty sick. There's like a little bit of like extra layering stuff we need to do to kind of make these sections glue together a little bit more. But for now, like, this is actually fucking sick. Especially this. I think like this section needs another layer that kind of like glues it a bit more together tonally. Maybe we could put some of these chords in. Kind of some super saw. Yeah, some like kind of in the background, just helping out the flow. We could even do an offbeat, or even like this. Nah, I think it's way more like quarter naive, so we want to do the. So I could so take off the fifth on that one. Copy that across. That helps kind of keep the flow in there. Do we want any reverb on that maybe? I don't know if this might be a bit too much, like suction. Suction. I think having it there is cool because it kind of just adds to the other one. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Just a little bit more. A bit too much suction. Rating. That's how you rate a blowjob. Just a bit too much suction. can maybe make this a bit more. Don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on? I mean, that helps out. I think we can just add a long ass. We can do it here as well. Grab this on here. That's actually fucking so sick. Jesus Christ. I think also on here, like, just to help out that rhythm a bit, we're gonna put a... Oh, no! It's a good thing I saved, but Ableton's not responding. If I give it a second, it might respond. Dude, can you imagine I didn't save? Dude, I would have actually cried, I think, because that's like probably one of the best flows I've ever made. Ah, shit. Well, that's clearly not working. The tune was it was too fire. Too much flames. Alright, let's end Ableton. I think that's what I ended. Yeah, I did. Oh, wait. Did I? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Not responding. Man, look. Oh! Poggers! We got it back. I'm wondering. Okay, so I'm wondering if we put some of these bases in the build up here, or if we just like straight up flip it. Like, do we forebode what's gonna happen? If that makes sense. So, like copying these and putting them like here, and then grouping this and doing a low pass, low to high. And then also, we can also put washout on it. I think here... Alright, so that's the thing. We want to do that. And then we want to do this. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I think this sound here can have like Pro R on it and like have a nice sort of organic reverb tail on it. Try one of these like. I want that patch you had. Proper tear out vibe. Which one? This patch. Oh, right. You mean like... That's just like increasing the mix. Do I have it like that? I don't know if that's a bit too... Do you think that sounds better? Maybe like decrease the... You've put me on one now. I kind of keep it the way it was, yeah. I've got an idea. I'm gonna try and put like a sustain, make a sustain with that. That's actually a really good way to make sustains. Is like put like if they're gonna go in the background of your tracks, not the ones for like the foreground. It's like put on reverb and like. Because that totally makes sense. So instead of going up and down, we kind of just go. Dude, this. I mean, that without fucking reverb is gonna sound fucking. We do like a big long note. That could be cool as like a break sound. Like, it kind of feels like it should sustain, right? The way I'll do that is just by just resampling it into here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's sounding sick though. I've never made something that sounds like full on real watery like this. That's like an idea, but I'm not. I'm gonna just like unfreeze that. I feel like that's something for later on, maybe. So right now, the thing I'm not too happy with is the fact that these bass sounds are kind of in the background where they should be in the foreground. And the chords are kind of playing too much of a upfront role. So I've turned this one down, but I need to turn this one down as well. And I also want to put maybe like some reverb on them. Like I might legit just put like shimmer on it. I don't know if that's gonna make it too too glistening though. Like I might tighten out with some over reverb. Yeah, it's a bit too much. I feel like a Valhalla Vintage would be good. Valhalla Vintage verb. Like that. That would be the one. Might even take out the double kick there and just go like that as like a way to finish off the bar. man. I don't like that fucking reverb, actually. Not a fan. I think just having it in the background there will help out. That's fine. That's fine. Starting to just put in the build up for this, like starting to mark out the rest of the tune. I don't know if we'll like get the build up done today, because the build up's really important that we get that right, because otherwise this is gonna kind of just... That's really cool, but we need to still feel like this section needs more time to this section. Glue it together a little bit more. But yeah, I think this is like good progress. I've made good progress today. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. I think 3 hours is like a good length for these streams for now. Especially if I'm like aiming to do them daily, 3 hours is probably a good length. Because like after 3 hours, I tend to like either have made progress on the tune, and then I get to the point where I'm like, okay, this is a good place to stop, kind of thing. All right, so I'll play this from like here. Bear in mind that this build up section is really rough. And then we'll kind of just end the stream there and go again tomorrow. Actually, no. Okay, before we finish, I've got one thing that I want to put in. Actually, is this open on my mods? Yeah, I want to put in this. Where is it? Hang on. Yeah, I got it. Can I just? I should just be able to drag it in. Oh no, maybe not. Control C. Go to. I don't know if you can put MAVs in Ableton. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. Let's have a look. It should let me put that in. Yeah, there we go. We're all good.
Yo, for real, you capping?
I'm putting this in. It's the last fucking thing I do.
Yo, for real, you capping? Yo, for real, you capping? Yo, for real, you for real, you capping? Yo, 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 for real, you capping?
What happens if I just leave it in there?
Yo, for real, you capping? 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 Bro, you capping?
There is where we want it.
Yo, for real, you capping?
Resonator. I might pitch it down a little bit as well. I want it kind of just to be in there.
Yo, for real, you capping? 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 Yo, for real, you capping?
If I just fucking hell. J. Okay. There we go.
Yo, for real, you capping? Yo, for real, you capping? Yo, for real, you capping? Bro, you capping? You capping? You capping? You capping? You capping? For real, you capping? Yo, 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 for real, you capping? Bro, you capping? Yo, for real, you capping?
Does that work? I don't know. Maybe.
Yo, for real, you capping? Yo. 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 Yo.
It needs EQ on it. For sure. For sure.
Yo. 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 Yo, for real, you capping? Yo. 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 Yo, for real, you capping? Yo, for real, you capping? Yo. Yo, you capping? Yo, real, you capping? Yo, real, you capping? Yo, real, you
loud enough. Doing the second clap here. No, I think it's better like that. That's cool. No, for real. Yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna bounce this bad boy, send it about, see what people think. But that's gonna be the end of the stream today. Stream for 3 hours and 7 minutes. It's pretty good. Pretty good. We got a lot of work done. I'm glad we made like a load of progress on this. I made some like really interesting sounds. Like I'm gonna definitely be saving the rack that, or like these presets. Like if we take all the effects off of this, like all the post-processing, group that. Yeah, if we take all of this off. It doesn't sound as impressive coming straight out of Vital. It's definitely some cool shit going on in here. But yeah, that's all for today. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, roughly the same time, like midday. It depends if my parents are coming down, because my dad said he was going to come down and visit. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you again.